Hello, welcome to Linda Likes Tarot. Hi, my name is Linda. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what's up? I'm glad that you're back. Listen, y'all, this is going to be for a specific sign. We're going to find out what the sign is together. So please be your own leader of discernment while watching this general reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you, and that's okay. So pick up what does and drop the rest that don't for someone else to appreciate. Capiche? Capiche. Okay, listen, y'all. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Happy Monday. I am filming this on June 23rd. We're going to start off with a zodiac sign to see who we're working with. Should I use this? Okay. Something is going to happen very soon for whoever this is for, like in the next coming days, maybe of the time you watch this or of the time I'm filming this. Where the heck? Someone's first, middle, or last initial could be a K, an L, an H, an S, an R. This could be you or someone else. Here we are. Someone doesn't want to be found. Okay? Or something here that someone's trying to hide, it's going to be found out. Maybe you're going to find this out. Confirmation. Someone else is going to find this out. I don't know. Something's being found out, or someone is being found out. I don't know. Cat's out the bag. Something here about a hospital visit could be very significant. And something here about a fake friend. Or maybe you're about to find out somebody was fake around you. Or somebody fucking backstabbed you or something like this. You're going to be like, oh, so it was you. Like, it's one of those moments. Oh, it was you, bitch. Okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What's going on? What do they need to hear right now for their house good? Or who is this for? I mean, who is this for? What zodiac sign are we reading for today, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay, so we have Scorps. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, or you could be cross-watching for Scorpio. Okay, this is going to be your reading, Scorps, okay, or Scorpio placements for the month of July, okay? This is your monthly July reading, or whenever you see this reading and it found you at a certain time, it's meant for you to see it at that time, okay? These readings are timeless, okay? Let's see what is going on. Listen, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in a certain part in your chart, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Flip the roles where they need to be. I may be saying it's you, it could be someone else. I'd be saying, you get it, vice versa, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Maybe I should try this new one. Should I do this one? Let's try this. Let's try this one. Let me move these around. All right, Scorps. You're the first zodiac sign for the month of July that I'm doing. Maybe you're going to be thinking about, maybe your guides are encouraging you to do something new here, Scorpio. If you were thinking about switching something up, whether this is with like your look, or switching something up with your work, or something here, you're being advised to do so, or you're being encouraged. Let's say that. You're being encouraged to do so. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but first, let's find out what's going on in the next 3 days, because that was very heavy. The next couple days, the next 3 days, something. What's going to be occurring for the Scorpios in the next 3 days, Spirit? What do they need to know right now? Ooh, you're going to find out that you avoided a tower. Or there's something here that you can't avoid. It's coming up in the next 3 days, or this is somebody else. I don't know. This is your energy, though. Very Scorpionic with the Tower card in reverse. Okay. Someone here could be getting imprisoned in the next couple days. It says imprisonment. Tyranny. Okay. Someone here could be maybe wanting to do something tyrannical. we could be talking about like government and the different world governments against other world governments, but we're not going to get into that. But I'm also getting, you might be facing a fear in the next couple of days, Scorpio. It's unavoidable. Another thing that I'm looking at with this, it could also be that you're the fear that someone is fearing and they can't avoid you. Okay, Scorps. Okay, something about this is significant. Maybe someone here is fearful of like facing you. Ciao. I don't know, Scorps. Someone could be scared of you. Or this is vice versa. Flip where it needs to go. I feel like for those who are on the right side of right, you're going to be avoiding a disaster and someone else is going to be experiencing a disaster, okay? Is what it's giving. And this is coming up in the next couple of days. All right? And it's because of this Ace of Pentacles. It's because of your new beginning. It's because of whatever you're trying to manifest. Someone here is fearful of you manifesting whatever this is because they know it's going to cause some sort of change for them. You might be receiving a new job, Scorpio, okay? You may be getting a pay raise. You may be offered some sort of opportunity, whether it's in love, friendship, job, whatever, career, whatever it is. This is the start of your legacy, and someone here is like, they have been dreading this point of your life for a very long time for whatever reason, okay? You're getting an upgrade in your security. This is the same type of energy I got when I was reading Pisces energy for last month in June. Something, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but there's something here about like security, upgrades, protection. Like you're going to the next level of something, okay? And I feel like this has to pertain to like more of like a spiritually based upgrade, but you know, everything that happens in the spiritual usually occurs in the physical. I gotta sneeze. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Let's see. Somebody wants to possess you, or somebody wants to like claim you as theirs. Someone doesn't want you to move on. I don't know. That's for some of y'all, not all y'all. Let's just get into the reading, child. Okay. This is a new spread that I'm gonna be choosing. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let me put this back in the deck though. The Tower card. Very interesting. Someone here is going to feel stuck while somebody else avoids a disaster. Maybe they were trying to do a little switcheroo. Keep this from the past. Okay, so what do they need to keep from the past? Oh, keep your worth, your abundance, your productivity, your creative nature. Okay. Continue being stable and grounded and down to earth. This is what you're being advised to do. Maybe in the past you've always been someone who was down to earth. Maybe in the past you've always been somebody who, you know, has an abundant mindset. You need to maintain this, okay? This is why someone's having a Tower moment. Wow, because you're still abundant. You're still productive. You're still creative. You're still fertile. You're reaping some sort of rewards here. Maybe someone's having a Tower moment because there's a marriage in the energy for you. It does say marriage on here. This could be your mother figure here that could be going through a Tower moment. That's for some of y'all, not all y'all. Don't get upset with me. Someone here is in a frenzy because you're still stable and grounded. Okay. Keep that up. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Okay. Someone's also upset because you still, the Empress card could also speak about like, being fair, being, patient, standing up for the truth, right? This also could mean like knowing your worth and not allowing anything outside of yourself to like change your mind about that or something. I don't know. Somebody here is shocked or upset because Maybe they didn't expect you to be stable, grounded, sure of yourself, knowing your worth, and now they're angry. Someone here could be going through a breakdown, okay? This could be a mother figure. Listen, y'all, if this is a karmic mother or a karmic baby mother, flip it where it needs to go. This is somebody here who is not used to you being in this Empress-like energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Someone here is not used to you knowing your worth and you pulling away from them. This is giving karmic contract is over and done with. If you guys are dealing with a toxic family dynamic, and you had a toxic parent figure, usually in that dynamic, if you were like the black sheep of that family dynamic, usually when the black sheep decides to move and separate themselves from the dysfunction of the family, and they end up bettering themselves while they're separated from said dysfunction, that dysfunction that no longer has the black sheep dismantles. It implodes, and then all of the denial that they had, all of the shame, guilt, anger that they tried to place on and project towards the black sheep, it can't go on the black sheep because the black sheep's nowhere to be around or nowhere to be found. Maybe you're nowhere to be found. Somebody has to face their own shit, is what it's looking like. Release this from the past month. What do they need to release from the past month? Child, what do they need to release? What do my Scorpio placements need to release from the past month? Okay, so you might need to release looking for assistance. Maybe you need to accept the fact that you have to do something on your own. Okay? Tell me more. Okay. Tell me more about the 3 wands as well. Release this from the past. Yeah, you're going to have to walk away and just focus on what you're trying to manifest. Okay. Something here about really focusing on finances. Maybe you guys were experiencing an up and down of finances last year. Well, I was going to say last year. Last month. You're also being asked to have more fun at work, whatever you do for work. And continue to be brave and courageous even when you're faced with conflict is what it's giving. You might need to, maybe last month you fought with somebody. You're being told to let that go or to like not continue that on. Yeah, because you deserve a fresh start or something like this. Main theme of the month ahead. Main theme of this month, child, is you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be under judgment, getting karma. Maybe you're going to be witnessing their karma in the month of July. Okay, a lot of people here, Scorpio, are going to want a second chance with you. Family, lover, business, friend. You may be having a lot of people wanting to make atonements or amendments with you or amends. You're going to have a lot of people wanting to have you like reevaluate your guys' relationship. I don't know what this is. It is also a time of healing for this month and a time of rebirth. So this is giving me, the month of July is like the beginning of your new beginning. It's like it started off rocky and now it's going to become more smooth sailing. It's like you're now, you're that bird that's being born out of the egg. Okay, and it's like you still have these shells kind of like on you still, like on your wings, because like you're not fully out of the egg yet, but your head's up. It's out of the shell. It's like the month of July, you're going to be able to like get your wings out. I don't know how to explain this. Your manifestations is coming in though. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Another way I'm looking at this as well is that Scorpio, you're going to be the one who has the power this month to choose who you allow back into your life and who you don't. Whether they're old or new people. Okay? It's a season of judgment is what it's giving. You need to turn your back on having petty arguments with people as well. Yeah. And something here about time management is very is going to be very important for you this month of July. Beware of what? What do they need to be aware of? What do my Scorpios need to be aware of for this month? You need to be aware of this fucking tower moment, child. I don't know what this is about, but it's some sort of message that's going to be coming in, okay? Or maybe you're going to be learning of some new information here that is going to be maybe shocking, or maybe it's going to like cause an effect where you're going to have to like suddenly change something, or maybe you're going to have to suddenly move somewhere. Maybe you're going to have to make a final decision when it comes to some sort of area in your life or someone else's life. Somebody's plans is ruined is what it's looking like. Somebody's delusions are being blown away. Because you're getting good news or something. You could have been dealing with a really delusional person that like really thought they could cause you a tower, cause you some sort of destruction, chaos. Trying to cause you to like have your plans ruined or cause chaos for you, but ciao, that's not how it's gonna happen. I'm also getting beware of somebody trying to get you to lose your job. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but focus on what do they need to focus on this month? You need to focus on what your divine wisdom is telling you, okay? Pay attention to the details when it comes to something here. Focus on your spiritual health, okay, this month. The number 9 could be very significant. The number 54 or 45 could be significant for you. There's a need for you to be careful on what you spend this month as well. Be careful how you're spending. Okay, you kind of have like this mean person that is around you that's wanting you to lose money as well. Somehow somebody wants you to be seen as someone who does not have good financial control or stability because of some sort of like court case maybe, or like, because the Hermit could also represent like a judge, but it don't have to be. This also could represent some sort of okay, something here about your constitutional rights are very significant. Maybe someone's been trying to violate your constitutional rights, but it's also just looking like this could be a corporation, an institution. It also could represent a hospital. Maybe you got a mother figure here who's holding back that information about how they're sick or something. Maybe this mother figure doesn't want to tell people that they're sick. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're trying to keep this a secret. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You could be a High Priestess. You might find out as well that someone's holding on to something that's yours. You could be this High Priestess, or that's just the secret. I'm also getting something here about a mistress, okay? The other man, the other woman is trying to hold on to somebody who's in a married connection. Okay. That's what you need to focus on? Okay. Tell me more. If you do, you'll get some sort of success. If you leave whatever this connection is behind. Maybe you're holding on to something here. Or someone's withholding something from you. I don't know. You're being asked to walk away from something. What do they need to do? It says do this. What do the Scorpio placements need to do? You need to continue to work on your discipline, your own self-control. Work on what you're loyal to, or sit down and reflect on what loyalty means to you or something like this. Stay career oriented. Something here about listening to your own advice. Be generous. Maybe there's a need for you to be generous this month or something like that. It will help energetically for your manifestations if you do so, okay? If you're generous, yeah, because you're going to be getting something big. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be getting some sort of blessing here, and the Divine wants you to make sure that you have control. And as long as you, okay, the Divine doesn't want to hand you something and then you just fuck it off, okay? It's basically the vibe. That's why the Divine is saying, okay, I'm going to give you this, but please remain disciplined like you have been. Continue to be loyal to your craft or your job or your passions or your own moral compass, or to the people that you love, or whatever this is. Don't allow whatever this Ace of Pentacles is to change you, is what it's giving, okay? Take all of the lessons that you've learned up to this point to receive this success or victory, okay? Take those lessons, what you've learned, with you. Don't just like be like, oh, I don't know. Something about that is significant. Continue staying ambitious as well. What are they not to do? It says don't do this. What are they not to do for the Scorpio placements? Okay. You're being advised not to reunite with your family. Because they're under judgment. They're experiencing karma. They don't want you to be free. Your parents are suppressive or something. And if it's not your parents, it's someone in your family. A sibling maybe. Maybe it's an aunt, an uncle, somebody, a grandparent. I don't know. But you're being advised not to reunite with them. In some form or fashion, you may feel... You might feel like you want to. Like you might want to give a second chance to reunite. But what they want to offer you is not what they want to offer you. The fact that the Three of Cups is sideways, okay? It's giving like... Damn, I'm seeing a lot of other things. Okay. They don't mean you well. Second off, something here about adultery or an affair is up here. We have adultery. We have affair. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe there's somebody here who maybe committed adultery or had an affair on you in the past and they're under judgment. Who knows? You're being asked to take a time out when it comes to something here. Ay Dios. What are the opportunities and the possibilities for my Scorpios? Lord have mercy. What are the opportunities up ahead for them? You're going to be getting some sort of good news. Some sort of manifestations coming in. Something here about what you've been studying is going to be prosperous. Tell me more. What are the opportunities and possibilities? Okay, you have... an opportunity of change of work and routine. You have an opportunity as long as you put in the effort and not give up. Okay. Be methodical. Stay patient. What are the obstacles? Not obstacles. What are the opportunities and possibilities? Someone wants to bring obstacles to Your forward movement, child. I'm not surprised. Opportunities and possibilities. I don't like that. Be careful not to be in delusion. Maybe I'm talking to you. You're being advised not to get too delusional about something or be too much in a fantasy about, you know, person, place, or thing, because it might end you in the 5 of Cups. Okay? It might result in pain or loss or grief or regret. You might regret doing something. You might regret, I don't know, something here about an emotional breakup, a dissatisfaction, disappointed by something or someone. I don't know. Emotional breakup. Maybe you're emotionally invested in a person, place, or thing, and it's like you might be deluding yourself into something that it's not. What will feed their soul? Just be mindful of that. Make sure you have like all the facts correct before you decide to take action on something, because both of these cards are very practical. They're very grounded. They're very earth signy, right? It's very down to earth. You're being advised to stay grounded and down to earth in the decisions that you make in the month of July, because if you go off pure emotion with all these cups, child, it don't look good, okay? It says, what will feed your soul? And then we have the 8 of Swords. Yikes. Okay. You're going to sidestep an obstacle. It's like someone here could be trying to like trap you, but you're going to be able to get away from being trapped. I don't know. This is what it's looking like. Maybe you're going to be getting out of some sort of self-imposed restriction. Maybe you're going to decide to be honest with yourself and make some sort of change here. What will bring them joy? Or if you do that, if you be honest with yourself, it's going to feed your soul. Okay? What will bring you joy is to stay balanced and do things in moderation. Continue to have patience and do something that feels purposeful, or go after what your purpose is. Do something that means a lot to you. That will bring you joy. There's a strong need for you to have self-control this month. I don't know what this is about. This is a recurring message for you. You need to have self-control. Don't be this is going to be your whole month of July, Scorpio placements. It's talking about you living in your head and you fantasizing about something and taking action on some sort of fantasy that is going to land you in big trouble if you don't stay grounded. Okay. And if you don't have self-control, it could be talking about the Knight of Cups. It could be talking about some sort of romantic situation, fantasizing about a lover, fantasizing about a proposal, a declaration of love. It may not be what you think it is. You could be dealing with, you could be thinking something's love when it's actually lust is what it's looking like. Or maybe you're someone who is with all these cups, like true emotion, and someone else is just thinking with their stick or their clam. And it's like, it's not, you know, there's just a need for you to have patience and have self-control, because maybe you don't realize the person you're dealing with is like, maybe you don't realize their true intentions. I don't know. Who knows what this is? Family, lover, business, friend. Maybe you got someone from your family that wants to reunite with you, and they're showing up as like someone who's truly wanting to support you, be there for you, blah, blah, blah. But the moment that you turn your back, this person is going to stab you. Is going to stab you in the back. Is going to betray you in some way. Well. Okay, Scorps. Just, that's not for everybody, but have self-control. Have self-control this month, and don't be living in a fantasy world, or I don't know. Or maybe that's what someone's saying about you. Maybe someone's saying you're living in a fantasy world. Okay. Or this is your enemy. They're living in a fantasy world. They feel like they can put you in jail. Maybe there's someone here who wants to get you arrested. They want to put you in jail. They're going to be put in jail. I don't know. Something like this is significant. Something's going to like horribly backfire on someone. What is going on with the Scorpios with their monies and career? We have objective. It says writing down your goals will help you in achieving them. It says keep yourself on track to reaching your dreams one step at a time. So there's a need for you to continue to do something one step at a time, day by day. Don't overwhelm yourself and just stay focused and ambitious. Tell me more if you want to achieve something. We have conflict here. Don't allow some sort of conflict here to distract you. That's what someone's trying to do for sure. Okay. It's because you got this Ace of Pentacles coming in. This opportunity, this pay raise, this new job, whatever this is. A new home. It says be careful with whom you deal with, anything related to your finances. All right. It says there could be some misunderstanding with someone about money. So just make sure that you're clear. Okay. You have clear communication with another when you are discussing finances. Okay. Yeah, you're being told just to do something here. It says just do it. It says procrastination will not bring any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action and just do it. So someone here is trying to, okay, for whoever you are, whoever this reading is resonating for, you have a plan in mind, okay? You've been sitting on a plan is what it feels like. You're sitting on it. I don't know if you're making it incubate. You're incubating it. I don't know. Maybe you're saying, oh, I'm keeping the plan warm. Don't worry, I'll do it. It's just keeping it warm. No, it needs to hatch. What's up with these eggs? Okay, maybe someone's gonna get pregnant soon. I don't know. That's where some of you know y'all. Something here about an egg hatching and a new idea being born. Okay, and you could be sitting there incubating this egg and saying it's not ready though. It's not ready to be birthed though, but it is. And the divine is trying to show you, like, get up off the egg so that it could breathe and it could be born. Okay, I don't know. It's like you need to get out your own way is the vibe. I feel like if you do, like, this will bring victory and success. Moving on. What else they need to hear? We got magical in reverse. Okay. It says your dream life is manifesting magically. You have enough resources to bring your desires into reality. It says your income is increasing rapidly. So I don't like that it came out in reverse. I don't really like reading these in reverse, but I feel like someone here could be trying to do magic to block your manifestations. I feel like there's somebody here who's using energy manipulation to negatively impact your income. That's what it's looking like to me. Bottom of the deck, we have authority. It says your career is in the progress of an upgrade, okay? A process. It says there is an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field of work, so be the leader you wish you had. So maybe you're going to be offered a new job where it's like you're in management, you're overseeing a whole department. I don't know. Something like this is coming through. And you got someone here that's like, they're trying to fuck this up for you. That's what it's looking like. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Something here about your feelings need adjustments. I'm going to just keep it real with you. Scorpio, I know you're a watery sign. Y'all need to control your emotions this month, okay? Some of you might be reading in too deep when it comes to your own emotions. Like you could be like, well, I feel like this about this person, so I know they must be feeling it too. And it's like, little do you know, this person don't even think about you or something. You need to be mindful of your feelings, okay? Or if you're angry about a situation, you might blow something way out of proportion than it needs to be because of how you're feeling. And it's like, you need to control your feelings. Okay. All right. Especially at your job. It says you may be getting too emotional at the moment that you are losing control of your career and your finances. That's not good. Do not do this. It says stand up and come back stronger. So Listen, when I'm saying this about controlling your feelings, I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel. I'm not saying feelings are bad. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're an adult. Okay? And yes, we all have emotions, even when we're on our job. But it is your responsibility in how you respond when you're feeling a said emotion. Okay? You can't just sit there and be like, but so-and-so is making me angry, wah, at the job. It's not professional. It don't look cute. It looks like you have no self-control. No one's going to be around. No one is going to feel safe being around a loose cannon. Okay? If you need to take a few moments and head into the bathroom and just cry or, get upset, go ahead and do that. But come back and leave your feelings at the door, okay? There's a time and a place for everything. When you get off your shift, go get some ice cream and cry. Or go punch a pillow. Or go out and take a boxing class, kickboxing class, something. Do something. Transmute the energy. There's a time and a place, okay? All right. Now, another thing too. I'm not saying, shove your feelings down and ignore them. That's not what I'm saying either. Okay? It's just in that moment of time, note it, take a note, like, okay, so this person's saying X, Y, and Z, and now I'm acknowledging that I'm feeling angry, upset, sad, whatever, right? But then respond calmly and tell that person how you truly feel, but calmly and respectfully. And if that person does not respect what you have to say, just walk away. Truly. It's simple. It's simple. Ciao. What else they need to hear? Let's get this out for y'all. And then we're going to get out Big Bertha. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on for my Scorps for the month of July? What do they need to hear right now for their highest good regarding this retain? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Okay. Something here about you embracing your inner goddess. Okay. Inner goddesses ain't out here allowing their emotions to get wild. They don't do that. They don't feed the animals. Listen, you got to understand, when people want to get you angry, or they want to get you upset, or they want to make you cry, or they want to see you break down, because I feel like that's why that Tower card is out here a lot in your reading. Not only are you, it's a Scorpionic card, but it's also because it's like someone wants to see you break down in some way, okay? And it's because they want to feel powerful. They want to feel like they have control over you. Don't give your power away to somebody else. All right? Believe me, I used to be a loose cannon. I understand. I used to, I was a big crier. I really was. I was crying all the time. When I worked at Chili's as a hostess and people be coming up to the host stand, yelling at me, telling me about, the waitress isn't doing X, Y, and Z. They want to see a manager. Like, it would just be too much for me. I go to the bathroom, I cry. Or I'll have people, I'll tell them, I'm sorry, but the wait time is like an hour. And then people get all up in my face being like, it's an hour. Ga, 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 ga. And I don't know. It's just, dealing with people who are hungry is just, it's not for me. I'll tell you that. It's not for me. And I was crying all the time. This is when I was like 19, 20. Anyways, basically what I'm saying, all right, is don't allow people to take away your power. We have yin and yang for you, Scorps, all right? You need to remain balanced this month. You're going to have someone here who's going to want to see, they want to make you cry, they want to make you angry, they want to get some sort of response out of you to make you look like you're not the right fit for your position, or you're like something's wrong with you or something like that. Like somebody is trying to make I don't know why I'm getting like a mockery. Somebody wants you to make a mockery of yourself, or they're making a mockery of you. I don't know, but you just need to be mindful and stay balanced. ciao, because it's the end times, okay? And people is just, the demons in people is acting wild, okay? So just remain calm. It's all about perspective. It's all about seeing something from a bigger picture, realizing what's really going on, okay? We have express all aspects of yourself. Embrace your spirituality. Let go of anything weighing you down and change your perspective. Like I just said, it's all about changing the way you see something, okay? Instead of you feeling like this person's attacking you, why don't you just look at it as, oh, this person wants to take my power from me. Does this make sense? And then in that moment you say, should I give it to them? Or should I just, what am I going to do here? You see what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. Use your brain. It says the yin-yang symbol represents duality in all aspects of life. Light and darkness, masculine and feminine, the higher self and the shadow self. It says these are all seemingly opposite, but they are complementary and interconnected. The duality of this symbol is that although its origins are divine, in popular culture, it represents both spiritual and the secular. It says you do not have to choose one over the other. The yin and yang symbol displayed as a charm on a necklace is a reminder to embrace and recognize all parts of yourself, including the hidden and unseen aspects. Embrace your own duality and the way you express yourself. It says the universe is a chaotic yet finely tuned machine that always seeks to balance itself out. It says you should too. Okay? So listen. Something about this is significant. Boo-boo. Okay? Okay. What else do they need to hear? I'm going to do one more and then we're going to bust out the good old Bertha. So we have tree ancestry. Okay? Something here about a family reunion. For some of y'all, you're going to reunite with your family. I don't know. Don't get mad at me. I don't know. Maybe you're going to reunite at a funeral. I'm not sure. But let's see what this has to say. It says place offerings on your altar. So for some of you, you may have an ancestor's altar. If not, just ignore this. But it says connect with ancestral practices. It says spend time learning from your family. It says family may be growing. Find strength and comfort in where you come from. Okay. It says a tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to expand deeper into the earth with each generation. You carry the name and bloodline of those who came before you, as well as their strengths and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have received signs to put up an altar or develop deeper connections with living family members, this is a time to follow through and reinforce those bonds. This card could indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritance, or uncovering a truth from the past. It says you may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Okay, so you could be a generational curse breaker. Maybe there's a didn't I say this in the beginning of reading? You might be running into someone or having to, face somebody you don't want to face. Either this is you or this is how someone else feels about you. They don't want to face you, but they have to because there's some sort of property that was left to you and they got to tell you about it, or there's some sort of inheritance that was left to you and they have to tell you about it, or they're going to uncover the truth from the past about how you were left something but they took it from you or they stole it. I don't know. Something like that is going to be coming through. And this is another reason why you're being told to stay balanced, because you might want to judo chop someone in the throat. Okay? I get it. I understand. And then we have obstacles at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, mountains. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. Okay, there's nothing that's going to be, nothing is too difficult for you to overcome, especially if the divine is putting it in your path, okay? It says difficulties in your life. Try to solve a problem in a new way. It says build spiritual strength and belief in self. Lessons through adversity. So like I was saying before, okay? All the lessons that you learned before, okay, when it came to challenges that you've overcome, just know that you are very strong. You're a strong person, okay? If you can overcome those obstacles, those adversities, there's nothing that can stop you, truly. Only you can stop you at this point. Not even this weird ass family dynamic situation that you got going on. And after this mountain, after this obstacle, after this challenge, you got the rainbow. So this is beautiful. You got your wish fulfillment coming in. And after that was abundance. Baby, come on now. Stop looking at this mountain like it's something that you can't overcome. Whatever this is that you're dealing with or whatever you're about to deal with, okay? You're strong, okay? You're stronger than you think. It's a temporary feat. Let's get into this reading with the big birth. All right. Pay attention to your dreams, Scorpio. You might be discovering something in your dreams. You may be seeing something in your dreams, someone in your dreams. Pay attention, okay? Dreams are important. This is Big Bertha. It's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? I'm very much aware of this. Not everybody's life is wild, so please, please take it with a grain of salt. This is not a personal reading, all right? Don't be out here, ruining your lives because Big Bertha said X, Y, and Z, okay? All right, disclaimer. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is going on? Listen, I'm sassy today because my cramps are just cramping and I'm trying to push through, okay? I'm trying to push through for the crew. We have angry because they broke and you ain't. So somebody here angry because they ain't doing so hot financially, okay? The secret is exposed. Maybe you're about to find out that somebody mad at you because you're doing well. Shocker. You're doing well and someone feels some type of way about it. Maybe somebody feels like, they deserve to have what you have. If this has to do with a property or an inheritance of some sort. Okay. Maybe somebody here feels like they deserve it more than you. Maybe somebody feels like you should give them what you were left. I don't know. But somebody here, they're angry at you. There really is. Should I use these? Let me use these, I guess. No, let me use these. Something here about a mirage. There's a need for you to be careful about a mirage. Yeah, the Seven of Cups, a mirage. Because you might get disappointed, okay? Just be mindful, okay? Stay grounded, stay patient. Don't be jumping into something too quickly without, having there be time passing, okay? I hope this is making sense. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, something here about jumping the gun, speaking too soon, I don't know. Angry because they broke and you ain't. Who is this? This is a karmic individual that's angry at you because they ain't doing so hot, okay? Tables have turned. This person could be a Leo. They could have Leo somewhere in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, or there's just a karmic that's going to be getting exposed. There's a karmic here who's upset because maybe this person was stubbornly trying to block and stop you from having some sort of success. Maybe you have somebody here who was dramatically claiming falsehoods about you, okay? And it's being exposed. This could be someone here who also wants you to be generous to them. So be careful of that. Be generous. Like that message is still true to be generous. But be careful who you're being generous to, okay? Because you got a karmic out here that's hoping that you help them out. And if you don't help them out, it don't matter. This person is not a good person. They're gonna talk crap about you whether you help them out or not. So, do what you want to do. We have short term. Whoever this person is, if you let them back into your life, it's going to be short-lived because they can't keep that mask up for too long. Tell me more. That's just the vibe. Also, right now, I'm feeling like very sarcastic in your guys' energy, so I don't know. Maybe you guys are feeling really pessimistic at this time. You need to knock it off, Okay, something's gonna get better. We have Aries. You guys could be dealing with an Aries here who's angry because they broke and you ain't. Heavy with the fire signs. Okay, we have friend, acquaintance, or coworker. You guys could have a friend, an acquaintance, or a coworker who's angry because they're not doing as well as you are. Okay, we have snake. Someone here could have the Chinese zodiac sign of the snake, or this is you. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, you guys could be dealing with someone who has the Chinese zodiac sign of the roost. This could be you or them. Or you guys could be dealing with someone who has the Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger, you or them. And it says coming in with advice or guidance. Okay, so I don't know. Distant. These are individuals that you're distant from. Emotionally distant or physically distant. Okay. Yeah, a karmic is about to either expose themselves or somehow they're getting exposed here. Yeah, maybe someone here is going to expose themselves. Maybe someone's going to come in and be honest. This feels like a bunch of people, actually. So, I'm getting a lot just off this one card. Confirmation. You got a bunch of people here, Scorpio, that want to come in and tell you about this karmic. Because this karmic's trying to avoid you. They don't want to face you. So I don't know, maybe they're going to be sending in other people, or these other people just feel like it's the right thing to come in and tell you about something. I don't know. Secret exposed though. What's the secret that's getting exposed? What's the secret being exposed, Spirit? Okay, that's a lot. Something here about someone being delusional. It says beware of self-delusion. I don't know what this is about, but you need to be careful. Someone here could have the Chinese zodiac sign of the dragon that needs to be careful of being delusional or something like that. We have frontal. It says a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. And then we have key here. We have successful outcome to your problems. We have change of events that will change your life. We have depression. We have anxiety. We have victory in some endeavor. We have stepping into a new experience. We have temptation will test you. We have discord among friends and family. Someone here is going to be passing away. My condolences. And we have fear and worries in tense situations. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. So you guys are going to be dealing with someone here who's going to be acting stupid once a secret gets revealed. This secret has to do with a discord between friends and family here. You might be met with somebody here who's worried and scared because you're overcoming a period of frustration they didn't want you to come out of. Someone doesn't like that you're stepping into a new experience. It's almost like your new beginning is someone's ending. And it might be a physical ending for some of you. I really don't wish this upon anyone, but I don't know. And I feel like someone here could be wanting to like... Someone here might want to harm you because they feel like it's your fault for some reason. Going back to the black sheep of the family dynamic, okay? If you are said black sheep and you're now stepping into your new beginning and things are looking better for you, you've overcome this obstacle, this mountain, so to speak, that dysfunctional family dynamic is going under judgment. They're experiencing karma. Some of them could be falling ill. Some of them could be passing away. Some of them could be losing jobs, not doing well financially, losing homes, whatever it is. This is karma. Okay? But maybe you're going to have, you know, someone from your past, family, lover, business, friend, flip where it needs to go, that is going to feel like you're still at fault because that's what they're used to doing. They're used to always pointing the finger at you like you're the problem, okay? Because they don't want to face taking accountability. They don't want to face the truth. These are people who love to live in denial. These are people who love to live in delusion, okay? So be careful. It says someone is behaving stupidly, and it says forces are working against you. Because you're getting good news, I'm telling you. It's because you're getting good news. They're hearing that you're getting good news and someone wants to come through and like chop that up. They want to chop up your good news. They want to chop it out your life. They want to axe it out. Just be careful. Scorpio. Tell us more. That was just one card out of birth, a child. Yeah, toxic family. I can't make this up. You see this? This has to do with a whole toxic family, your family or someone else's toxic family, a toxic community of sorts. It could be a toxic work environment, a toxic neighborhood, a toxic PTA meeting community. I don't know. A neighborhood watch. I'm not sure. But we have manslaughter. Okay. We have 35 years and above. All right. Good vibes. Continue to maintain your good vibes. Okay. Because you got a toxic family dynamic here that they want to put you in like a lower vibration. They either want to make you mad, sad, they want to see you break down, they want you to be sad. These are like sad, hurt people who are experiencing pain and loss that want you to experience pain and loss. That's what it's giving. Okay, Scorps. So maintain your high vibes. Something here about your grandpa could be very significant. Or not grandpa, grandma. That's what the card says. So something here about your grandma or your grandpa could be very significant. Okay, maybe somebody here. Why does it say manslaughter with the grandma? Did someone kill someone's grandma? We have love offer. Okay. Someone wants to come in and use you. This could be a love offer from a family, lover, business friend. Okay. They want to come in. They want to make amends. This person could be 35 years and up, or that's how old you are. 35 years and up. Someone here who's coming in with this love offer or this opportunity. This person is only coming in to use you, and they're not doing well in life. They're angry at whatever's going on in their life, whether it's a financial situation they're angry about, their job position, their relationship situation, whatever it is, they're not doing well in life. Something's out of whack, and someone here might be doing crack. Let's see what else is going on. Holy Spirit, holy angels. What is happening? What do they need to hear at this time? Steroids is very significant for some of y'all. I don't know what that's about. We have sellout. So somebody here is a sellout. Okay. Maybe your toxic family here is calling you a sellout, or maybe you're going to find out there's a sellout in your toxic family. Maybe you got somebody here who went against their own moral compass to screw you over and get themselves, a win in some way. We got a staged accident or death. So someone here is definitely trying to stage an ending for you. That's what they want to do. Because they don't want anything returning to you. They don't. They don't want you tapping into your legacy. They don't want you embarking into your life purpose. They don't want you getting married. Married. How's it go? Take me to in my white dress. Okay. Tell me more. I don't know. Someone here does not want you to have things in life. They don't want you to have things. Anything. We have, I drove by your house the other day. So someone's weird and they be driving by your house for some reason. Maybe somebody in your toxic family is going to be committed going to be convicted of manslaughter, or maybe they already are. Maybe there's somebody here in your toxic family that's in jail for manslaughtering somebody. I don't know. They took someone's life. It says, spiritual awakening. You could be going through a spiritual awakening here. Okay. Or this person coming in with this love offer might be coming in and claiming they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Someone here could be a foster dad. Maybe this is a foster dad or a stepdad or some sort of absent father in your toxic family that is a sellout. Okay. Or is calling you a sellout. I don't know. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with a G. This could be you or someone else. November could be very significant. Okay, that could be your birthday. Something here significant could have happened in November. Maybe somebody went through a spiritual awakening in November. We have, wow, the fuckery is real. Oh, or somebody did something to you in November because they were mad about how they was broke and you weren't. Something here about the cartel could be very significant. But yeah, someone here could have gotten some real scary, dangerous people involved in a situation because they wanted you to be taken out of this planet. That's for some of you, not all y'all. This is real toxic. We have pretending to be spiritual to be with you. Watch out. Be careful. Be careful of somebody here pretending like they know your lingo. They have a connection with the divine. Just be careful because something is not right. This could be a karmic male you're dealing with. We have Pisces, not Aquarius. Pisces, Aquarius could be very significant, but Pisces, Aries cusp could be very significant in this situation that could have drove by your house the other day. It says stolen, someone's name is George. Stolen or lost evidence could be very significant in this situation. We have nosy neighbors. You guys could be dealing with nosy neighbors or neighbors who are all up in your business, or this could be a current neighbor or an older, you know, a past neighbor in the past or something like that. But there's some, or this is just a community of people who are trying to get information on you or trying to figure out what you have going on a day-to-day basis. Okay, someone's in your business is what it's giving. And they're giving you the evil eye too. So these people don't like you. Family drama could be very significant. We have 444. You're divinely protected. Someone here is going to be found guilty by association, or someone here is trying to drag you into something so that you could also be found guilty by association. So be careful who you're generous to. Be careful who you call a friend. Okay. An Aries, Taurus cusp could be very significant. We have time is up. Yeah, time is up for somebody here to come in and try to beguile you. Someone here thought they could fool you, and you're a high priestess. We have shit has hit the fan here. Shit has hit the fan. Someone here is being found guilty by association. We have 1244, could be very significant. You could be seeing that angel number. Something here about this is significant. Time is up. We have impersonating an officer. So someone here is getting in trouble for pretending that they were some sort of official person or some form of authority when they were not. We have you. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with a U. We have maybe. There's something here that they thought was going to work out. They thought they had like a 50-50 chance of something working out, and it's not going to work out the way that they thought it was going to work out. All right. We have hawk. Someone here could be watching you like a hawk. Yeah. Yeah, because they want to figure out how they can come in with this love offer. We have astral travel, sex and dreams. Someone here could have been trying to siphon your energy while you were sleeping. You could have dreamt and you could have saw this person's face. We have praying mantis. Tell me more. We have loan approved. So you got good news coming in, and someone here is upset. Scorpio, Sagittarius could be very significant. This could be you or someone else. This person could be a shady person. That time is up for. They can't figure you out. They're plotting to ruin your reputation, but no dice. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think you care about something here. It's probably because you know you're good. You're in your North Node, whoever I'm speaking to. You've cleared your karmic debt. You're not under judgment. That's basically what this means when you're in your North Node. You cleared out some stuff from your past life. You've learned the lessons that you need to learn. You have wisened up. Weisenhowered could be significant. Okay, so let's end this. I don't know what it has to do with this manslaughter. I don't know if someone here is trying to... Maybe someone was paid to commit manslaughter against you so that you... That's fucking creepy, but you heard the ding. You heard the ding. You heard the ding. Holy Spirit, holy angels. 'Cause God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heavens above with wisdom, power, and love. My God is an awesome God. My God is an awesome God. He reigns from the heavens above. I don't know. Something here's about to happen where you're going to like really praise the Most High. It's good news coming in. Okay. I'm also getting guided to tell you to stop complaining. We have power struggle, ego versus heart. Okay. Someone here is having an inner... Or this is you. Maybe this month. Maybe that's why I said something about We keep getting the word self-control in your reading. Okay, so you need to have control over your ego versus your heart. Okay, for you, you might allow fear to interfere with what you love to do, or you may allow feelings of lack to fuck up your abundant mindset or some shit like this, or jealousy or something here affect who you love, or war, you wanting to have war with somebody, but then you being like, no, I'd rather just heal. It's like back and forth intense emotions or something. Those need to be balanced. Maybe you need to take some time off and calm down and chill, or just, I don't know, just find ways to relax. We have false person, fake, hiding true character. So I don't know. You guys are dealing with the false person here. They're not showing you who they really are. And in your mind, you could be thinking this person is like the love of your life, or your divine masculine, your divine partner. And it may not be that. So just be careful of this. Yeah, it says wrong way at the bottom of the deck. It says distractions leading you off course. Stay in sync with our spiritual self and path. And then it says ego. Your ego could be, yeah. And the ego, it also talks about lust, power, competition, the prize, judgment, materialism. I don't know. Just thinking selfishly as well. Just be mindful. We have Dreamweaver. Lucid dreams. Yeah, something here about your dreams, Scorps. Lucid dreams. Create your own reality. Escape. You're being asked to create your own reality. Okay. I'm also getting like someone here is trying to create a trap for you in your dreams. I don't know. Be mindful. We have the storm. Yeah, there's a fucking storm coming in. You're being asked to enjoy the silence because you got a lot that's going to be coming through, like, for sure. Someone here could have a nose ring. This could be you or someone else. We have rumors. It says verbal abuse, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection. Someone here could be spreading a lot of lies and rumors about you at this time. Or projecting onto you. Or someone here could, something about this. Tell me more. It says if you want peace, prepare for war. So, I don't know. Tell me more. It's like you have to fight for your peace or something like this month. It says expectation, waiting, hope. You're being asked to hold on to hope. Or you could be hoping for maybe someone to change that's a false person. Or someone here could be, a false person could be trying to give you false hope. I don't know. There's a need for you to be grounded. It says energetic grounding is needed. Okay. It's like you might be having false hope of somebody here who's wearing a mask. Like you don't even know this person truly. That's for some of you, not all y'all. 1984 could be very significant. That could be your birth year, someone else's birth year. Oh, my cramps. What else they need to hear? There's a strong need for you to listen to your intuition and don't hold back from what your intuition is telling you. Okay, don't go against it this month because it's like it could cost you your blessings or something like this. It could cost you your new beginning. You could also easily fall into the category of being under judgment along with your weird ass family if you don't listen to your inner wisdom, your inner guidance when it comes to this particular person or people or this particular situation where you're going to have to make a choice. Okay, there's something here about I don't know. Something about that. Tell me more. Confirmation. What the hell is going on? What do they need to hear? What's the blockages for my Scorpio placements for this month? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't procrastinate, because someone here might take your place. Deadass. Tell me more. We have border, okay? There's a need for you to pick your battles. Not everyone needs to agree with you. That's not how this works on this earth. This earth is all about balance. Everything is about duality. We can still learn from each other without having to agree with each other. Just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean that you should hate them or whatever this is. I don't know. Something about that is significant. Pick your battles wisely as well. Also, there's something here about you standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in as well. Border control. I don't know. An immigration situation might be taking place as well. I don't know what this is about, but what is this? I don't think I should show this card. I don't think I can. I think this is something here about like temptation, Adam and Eve. Let me cover her. Let me cover her up. Loincloth, number 10. You see how she's like wanting to touch that apple, that Granny Smith apple there? This could be talking about temptation. Let's see what this is. It says ideals. It says the loincloth is used to cover the genitals of the people of some tribes. It says you don't wear it because you were not born in the same time or in the geographical area where people had or have the custom of wearing it. Prejudices work similarly since they are preconceived opinions towards something or someone born according to the place, time, social class, education, and customs you have. Prejudices are the story you have told yourself about how a particular situation should be. And they are the eyes with which you observe what is around you. Your biases are subjective and are the basis of your ideals that cloud you and prevent you from seeing situations as they are. To make any decision, free yourself from the prejudices generating ideals in you. Look at the eyes with which you see your life and ask yourself, what story have I told myself about myself that is preventing me from being? What prejudices are the basis of my ideals? And what fear lies behind these prejudices? So some sort of fears is going on. You're being asked, do not allow your fear to procrastinate. You're taking action on something. Have self-control when it comes to your emotions or when it comes to you doing something too soon without all the information. It says, let go of your ideals and prejudices. Become aware that your way of seeing things may be biased and that your interpretations of reality are yours and no one else's. And if you don't belong to any tribe, why do you keep wearing a loincloth? Wow. What else they need to hear, child? Because should I use these? And then we'll end it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Actually, I want to use these. These are by Amanda Lewis. You can go check her out. Her deck is called Energies of Affliction. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What do they need to hear? What do my Scorpios need to hear right now for their highs good? Please and thank you. It says lost divine protection. Be careful of the choices that you make because you may end up losing divine protection. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody here who's losing divine protection. This could be a falling angel. You could be dealing with a fallen angel. Karmic debt. Yeah. Be careful of the choice that you make this month, Scorpio, because it could land you into some sort of karmic debt. It could cost you a whole lot. Okay, so just be mindful. Energetic imbalance caused by past actions or unresolved spiritual lessons that must be paid back in this life. I'm also getting, you could have somebody here who's trying to get you to pay for their karmic debt because they, they don't want to do that. This is someone here who's already lost some sort of divine protection. Someone here could have been putting you in a binding jar. They're trying to bind themselves to you because they've lost spiritual protection. They have karmic debt they have to pay. They don't want to pay it. So they want to attach themselves to you so they don't have to, they can prolong something here. It says used to bind a person or a situation, often to stop harmful behavior or influence. Tell me more. We have mind games. It says psychological manipulation through confusion, lies, or deceit to control or dominate another person. Somebody feels like they'll have joy in the month of July if they're able to psychologically manipulate you through confusions or lies or deceit, because they want to have control and dominate you. Okay, that's what I'm getting when it comes to that, because now I'm seeing like the 8 of Swords card that came out earlier, and the 7 of Swords paired together. Like that's what someone wants to do to you. That's what those cards represent. Tell me more. We have unseen forces. It says subtle energetic forces that interfere with a person's ability to manifest their true desires, often appearing as obstacles or barriers. Yeah. Someone here wants to cause some sort of challenges for you. They're trying to stop you from being able to manifest. They want to delay you. This is the person who has karmic debt. Or they want you to have karmic debt. You're dealing with someone who's a spiritual narcissist. Yes. The misuse of spiritual beliefs or practices for self-serving purposes, often disguised as enlightenment. Be careful, child. You got a spiritual narcissist for some of you, because I said you were a high priestess. You guys could be a high priestess, right? You could be a high priestess upright. You guys could be dealing with a spiritual narcissist that's trying to bind themselves to you because they don't want to have to deal with karmic debt. They haven't even done the work. This could be a masculine energy because this looks like a man with a crown on his head, child. I don't know. Just be mindful. It says deceptive alliances. Relationships or situations where people are aligned for selfish purposes, causing hidden harm or betrayal. This is a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Teaming up with each other to cause betrayal or harm to another. Someone here could be trying to curse you. It says an energy of spell cast to bring misfortune, harm, or bad luck to the person it's directed at. This could involve personal, financial, emotional, or even physical consequences. Or this couple, this could be a karmic couple here, trying to betray you or deceive you. They're going to get karma. They're going to be cursed. Or they curse themselves. Or they're going to curse themselves. Someone here is a narcissistic weirdo. Who is spiritual narcissist? Can we get a clue, boo-boo? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get a clue for who this spiritual narcissist is? I think I'm going to take some evening primrose or something. Who's this spiritual narcissist, Spirit? Can we get a clue? They could be a Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Scorpio who's a spiritual narcissist. Or somebody you had a sexual relationship with could be this spiritual narcissist. This is someone here, yeah. This fell out in reverse. This is someone here that you either never had a romantic relationship with, or this is somebody here that you rejected their romantic advances. Or this is someone here that you don't love. You're not in love with this person. Maybe they're in love with you. Maybe this is the person who's in this fantasy world and they feel like you guys belong with each other. Like, what? They're a spiritual narcissist. This could be someone who does have spiritual gifts, and they're using their spiritual gifts to try to bind themselves to you. Like someone's very controlling and abusive with their gifts. It's very gross. They're using energy manipulation to try to like keep them together with you. Okay? Very gross. Someone here could have a curvy body. This could be you or them. Who is this spiritual narcissist? This person could be trying to keep you isolated, or this person could be having you watched like a hawk or grouped up on or something like this. Or this spiritual narcissist is a loner. Maybe they stay to themselves. I don't know. This person could have brown eyes. This person could be a vegetarian. Maybe they don't eat any meat. This person could be an Aries. They could have Aries somewhere in their chart, or you do. Flipper needs to go. Someone here could also have blue eyes that's involved in this situation. Or you do. Someone here could be of African descent. Someone here could also be a Gemini. The spiritual narcissist could be in competition with you, but they also want to stay connected to your energy in some way. Maybe you did give this person your sexual energy at one point, and maybe you just didn't want to continue having a relationship with this person. And so ever since then, they've been misusing their spiritual practices in order to self-serve. Maybe you're seeing clearly now, or maybe you're going to be able to, maybe you're going to see this person in your dreams, or maybe you already have. They're caught. Time is up for who this is. What else they need to hear? Because I got to go. I'm going to cut this short. I mean, it's pretty long, but let me cut this. Let's end the reading. I got to end the reading. My cramps are hurting me. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do they need to hear? How can we wrap up this reading? It says, whispering winds. It says, listen to the subtle hints life offers, guiding you to your destiny. So, once again, listen to your inner wisdom, your divine guidance, because it's leading you to your destiny. All right? Don't listen to what your ego has to say. You need to start listening to what your heart's saying. With logic. Listen to your heart with logic. Tell me more. We have Priya of passion. It says, let your inner fire fuel your ambitions. Passion is a spark that ignites purpose. Yep. So you need to focus on your passions this month. That's what they're asking you to do. The number 28 could be very significant. Someone's name could be Anna. Tell me more. Or Deanne or Deanna. We have Nest of Nurture. No, why am I... Nutribullet. I don't know. Maybe you guys are making a lot of shakes or juices. It says care and compassion are the cornerstones of growth. Foster a nurturing environment for yourself and others. Someone here could have a foster child or something like that, or a foster parent. But yeah, there's a need for you to nurture something here. Maybe you're thinking about being a foster parent or foster something. We have a Cavern of Courage. It says, deep within, discover the bravery to face the unknown. Your heart knows the way. Okay? Your heart knows the way, baby. Listen, Scorps, this is going to be the end of your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, I love y'all. Okay, bye.